Elegant Creations, and I'm here to do a video for Saturday Morning Makes with Jill Norwood, and I am doing a tutorial on these little sewing machines. And so I made a big one and a little one. This one I haven't finished decorating, but so I wanted to show you the process. And every week I'm going to try and do a couple of treat boxes and give you all the measurements and places where I got them. Okay, so I'm going to start with this little one. And I bought, let me see if I can find my die. I bought this a couple of years ago or a year ago. It's a die on Amazon, but I'm not sure who makes it. Okay, so let me get a couple of these out of here. They don't belong here. So it comes with all these pieces. Lots and lots of buttons and a little hanger. You move over here. And then this is the sewing machine. These are extra buttons that I had. But this is the little sewing machine. Okay. And it's got some knitting stuff, a little bowl for the knitting, and this cute little, this came with something else. So I'm trying to think of what else I have. So that's what it came with, all these little buttons and stuff. So I used the little sewing machine. And I'll see if I could, they still have it, I'll put the link in my description box, okay? And so what I did was, okay, let me get, I have so much stuff over here. Let's see if I find my instructions. Okay, for the small sewing machine, I made a box, which is, okay, so I'm going to make this into a box, okay? And I cut a 2 3/4 by 3 1/4, okay? And then I scored it on the 2 3/4 side. I scored at a 1/2 inch right here, and oops, sorry, and then right here, and then I did a a 2 and then 1/4, okay? And then I turned it and I did a 1, oops, this way. You can't see really the lines, but I did a 1, then I did a 1 1/2, a 2 1/2, and a 3. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I fold them. And this one, I put it at the top, and then you just stick your little nugget inside it. Let's see if I find my nugget. I brought my nugget with me. Oh, here it is. Okay, so then this just slips right in. Okay. Just like that. Okay. So I did these little flaps 2 different ways. So I'll see if I can remember how I did it. So you're going to fold all your score lines. I forget to bring my bone folder. I just use my nail. Okay. For some reason on the brown paper it's really hard to see. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Let me get my scissors. Okay, so you're going to, this is going to be your bottom, and this is going to be one with your flap, okay? So you're going to cut on each end. You're going to cut at the bottom. This is your bottom. Let's do the bottom first, okay? And then you're going to cut in between all these up to the score line, okay? And then you're going to do a little bit of an angle. This one I did. Okay, this is going to be your bottom. So this one right here, okay, so then you're going to cut this piece off right here. Go all the way to the second score line because this has 2 score lines. Okay, and then you're going to cut this piece off. Okay, and you're going to cut this all the way up and this one all the way up, and you're going to cut up to here. Just you're going to cut it shorter. There's no score line there, so you're going to cut that just to make it a little shorter, and it's going to look like that. Okay, then you're just going to put your little angles just so nothing's in the way. Just makes it easier to do. So then this bottom one right here, this is going to be your little flap. You're going to just take a little bit off also so it can tuck in. If you don't, it does rub. So, okay. Okay. So then I'm just going to put glue. It's a pretty easy box. Oops. I wanted my glue too much. Okay, so you're going to flip this over. Okay, and you're just going to bring this forward. Just make a small little box. And we're going to do this box similar to this one. It's going to be a little bit bigger for the little car. Okay. Oops. Make sure that it adheres. I'm trying to do 2 or 3 little treat boxes. That way I'll have to do one every week. Okay. So then this is your bottom, and you're going to bring these in, and then you're going to just put a little bit of glue, and you can put glue on the back and then in the inside. Bring that forward, and then just bring that in. Okay. Then what I do is I get something to press it down. Okay. So then you're going to bring your little box, and it's going to close like this. Just like that. So when you put your nugget, you can do it this way. You just put your nugget inside like that. Okay. This one's, it is pretty easy. It's a little tight, so the nugget has a hard time. I have to shake it to get it off of the other one. So then you just slip that in there, and it fits perfectly. And it's hidden away, and it won't fall out. And you can leave both ends open if you want, and then just do the box, and then that way they could take it out easier, and you could just push it through, but I wanted it to be more secure. Okay, so there we have that. And then I cut all my little pieces. Oh, here they are. I cut 4 little sewing machines, okay, but I already put these 2 together. So I glue 2 together on both of these, okay? And then I got a gold pen, and there's like a little embossing. I don't know if you can see it. A little embossing on this, and then I just did my pen and kind of traced it. And then I did a gold marker, a Sharpie pen that was gold, and I did these little ends right here. Okay. Then I made this little piece. Let me see. Excuse me, I was sneezing. I made this little black bottom, which is a 1 by 1.5, and then I score at 1/4 of an inch and turn it and score again at 1/4 of an inch. Okay. So what this is going to do is this is going to be your bottom to hold your sewing machine. Okay. And you're going to glue this to your box. Okay. But we're going to do the sewing machines first. And so I just get glue. And then you're just going to put this on there like that. And this is the exact size of the sewing machine. Okay. And then you're going to turn this and do it on the other side. And make sure that you put your right sides together. Okay. So this will be in here with going to be the right side, but this is going to be the back side of the sewing machine. This is the way that it is because I don't have the front and the back. But you really can't tell. Okay, so then you're going to glue these 2 pieces together. And you're just going to put a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue there, like that. And you're going to tend to put too much glue. My glue bottle is very runny. Filled them up and I put too much water. I use the Aleene's Tacky Glue, but I put a little bit of water so it can come out through these little narrow spots. So, but sometimes I put too much. Okay, so I leave it like this. Okay, and just play around with it. And so then you just put glue in the bottom, and then you put this to the top, just like that. Okay. And that's all for that little one, and then you just decorate. So I'm just going to make sure that all this stays. Okay, that's it. And then you just decorate. And so I have this lace here, but I can't go all the way around because of this part, you know, this little piece right here. So I just start from this part right here, this the front, and then I just go all the way around. I can do the back side. Okay. And this fits it perfectly. Let's see if I can move my glue gun so I can reach it. This lace somebody gave me, or I got somewhere, I'm not sure. I get all kinds of different laces from different places, little scrap pieces. This was a little roll. So I thought this is perfect for the sewing machines. Sometimes I go to yard sales. Sorry, I hit my camera. And then you strap it. So I do cut it right here. And then I open this up, and you could put lace on this little flap right here. And if you want to wrap it on the inside, I did, because I wasn't sure if it would hit when you close it. Okay. So then it looks like it's all the way around. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have these little measuring tapes. Someone had given me some 12 by 12 sheets of paper, a paper pad, and this was in it. So what I did was I cut it down to size, and I put it on my copier, and then I copied them, and it came out black. You know, the black and white, just did black and white. And then I drew lines on my paper. Couldn't find my master. And then I cut them. I just cut strips of them, and that way I have a whole bunch. So all you need is a little piece. And then I get my brown ink, and I kind of antique it. I love doing this technique. Okay. And then I had this cheesecloth that I dyed. I dyed some in tan and in pink. And I think that was the only color I did. Purple, I think I did. So, cut little strips. Okay, and then it's kind of squished together. Let me see if I my master. I just kind of squished it together and then just put it up. I glued it. And then I have these little tiny buttons. Where's my little measuring? Okay, here. I put that on there like that. And then I had these little tiny buttons that were, again, a yard sale. Let me see if I can open them. They're very, very tiny. And they're white, so I got a marker and then just Sharpie marker, pink, or an alcohol marker. I'm not sure what I used. And I colored them in, and they haven't come off, so it worked out pretty good. I'm not going to go ahead and glue this yet. Okay, I can do that. Let me see. Because I got to do my buttons. I forgot to bring my marker. I kind of just squish it and then put my, I think this is a little too big. Just put it right there. And this little, this die that it comes with, it has all kinds of spools and different things that you can cut out. I don't, because I don't charge so much for these, so I just don't put a whole lot. So I just want to put the little buttons. Make it plain and simple. And I did put a brad on here that I had. Made a hole and then put that on there. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so that's all there is on that little one. And so we're going to do this big one. Okay, and this one I didn't decorate, but I'm going to. So I'll probably put this on there like that. Just put it on the one side and then put my little measuring tape and stuff on there. And I have a wording. So I'm going to put these together. Okay. So let me find it. And this one I got on Amazon, and it comes with 2 different plates. Where's my other plate? It comes with all this like material, a needle. I'm not sure who makes it. I have to look, see if I can find the. I guess I didn't bring my other piece. Let me go get it. Okay, I found my other piece. So it comes with this plain piece, and then it also comes with this piece. So it's 2 pieces, and it will cut a little piece like this, very thin, and it's supposed to go like that for your thread, and to thread your needle. I guess it's like thread. So you can do this any color you want. I don't know if I'm going to put it or not. So, okay, so my measurements are, okay, so you need to cut, let's see if I can remember. So you need 2 of these, no, 3. You need 3 of these and 1 of the decorative one. And then you need a gold piece. This one takes a little bit more paper. So then you need a decorative, the gold or silver, whatever color you want to do. So this is going to go behind. Okay. I didn't want the tan to show when I put it together. I wanted it to be black. Okay. So it would have been tan. So that's why I did the 3. So you're going to sandwich them just like that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I should have done this ahead of time, and I didn't. These boxes are very easy, and I put the Hershey's on this. So I don't know if these are going to be $3 or $2 or what, because I do have some $2 items, because these are not very hard. Okay. So then I'm going to do this piece. Gotta take a little bit more time. I'm kind of rushing. Okay. And this one has some really pretty designs right here that cut out. So I'm saving them to put them on different projects. Okay, so you just put that down. So wipe up your glue if you need it. My wipe. Okay, so then I'm going to glue this to the back. Okay, it comes together pretty easy. Doesn't take long at all to make these once you just cut them out. I spend a day just cutting, usually on Sundays or Saturdays, whatever day I have time. We've been taking care of my grandson on Sunday, so I've been trying to get all my cutting done on Saturdays. I spend a couple of hours just in my room crafting and cutting, and I love it. So I'm trying to do that every week and get all my cutting done, and then I could just put them together whenever I have time. So I think that's easiest to do for me. I'm gonna move this here, okay? And then you get the bottom is you get a 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then you score at a half, and then you turn it and you do another half. Okay, so a half and a half. Okay, and then you just since this one's a little thinner, just put a little bead of glue there. Okay, and then put this at the top. And you can make this a little bit more sturdy if you want. Put something on the inside to give it more stability. I didn't. Okay, and then you just put another bead of glue. And then you make sure that you put the right sides together, so your sewing machine isn't backwards on one side. Okay. And then you just, I like to put glue on the, what is it called? Okay, and then you can put glue here. And you're going to sandwich these two together. Just like that. Make sure that they're even. You have to hold it a little bit. Can't see there. Oh, I guess I didn't even those ones there. Okay. There's that. Okay. So then your little candy will sit. I do cover my candy with probably a tan or a black piece right here. Okay, so then this will just slip right in. I did tape the ends because I am going to wrap it, like I said. This one I didn't make it as tight for some reason. So that's how you do that. Okay. So once I put the brown paper around this, it will make it a little bit tighter. So that will fit better there. Okay. Okay, so now I want to decorate this. So I'm going to use this same ribbon. I haven't decorated this one yet myself, so I'm kind of winging it. But I have done other ones, so. Okay. So I'm going to show what I'm going to put in it. I do have a whole bunch of buttons die cut, so I might do that. Okay, so I'm going to put this. I'm going to put that like that. And I do have some of this cheesecloth in the tin. So I could put it here. You could really do anything you want. Get creative. Or you could put it here also. But you'll cover this pretty stuff. You can kind of do it like this if you want. I'm just going to do a smaller piece. Just so I can put it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I can do that. And then I also have a stamp that has handmade with love. It's this little, it's got the ink already in it, and they stamp that. And you can make it smaller if you want. I do whatever. I don't have no rhyme or reason to when I do this stuff. I just do it. I don't think too much on it. So you can do that. Put this little sign here. I think I'm going to glue I'm going to go ahead and put this, kind of stretch it out. Then I'm going to put that on there. Like I said, I don't sell these for a whole lot, so I just want to, I think what I'm going to do is cut this little, I want it to look vintage, so I think I can do the pink if I wanted to, and then put this pink, but I think I'm going to do a tan color, a brown or something, or gold, I'm not sure. Okay, so then I'm going to put my little measuring tape. I can even do this. I like this measuring tape. Put this in the middle like that. So just like that. Burning my fingers. And then I'll probably put a button. A bigger button, but I'll just use this one for now. Put 2 of them. So I can cover where my glue is. I do have, like I said, I have some paper ones. Get my glue out. Okay, I think I'll put 3. And I think I'll do a marker. And you can use bigger buttons if you wanted to. I thought that came out cute. Just something very simple and easy. No fuss. Maybe I'll put I have a bunch of those spools that are paper, so maybe I'll put that on there. Okay, and that's it. It's very, very easy to do. And it just takes a little bit. And that's it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will be doing more tutorials next week on these small treat boxes. So it'll probably take a month or so by the time I finish. So I'll try and do 2 or 3 at a time, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, and if you'd like to leave me a comment or hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and leave me a little like. And thank you so much for watching my channel. Bye-bye.